H1B visas, student visas, and OPT, decades of disincentives for Americans. No bigotry here, just laying out the hard facts. We embrace people from every background, but our top priority must be safeguarding opportunities for our fellow Americans. The H1B program is pitched as a gateway to opportunity, granting hundreds of thousands of skilled workers from developing nations like India and China a shot at the American dream. But here's the flip side. Every visa issued takes that same chance away from a qualified United States citizen. This isn't about criticizing those Indian H-1B holders. They're often incredibly hardworking, diligent, and among the brightest in their fields. For them, earning $80,000 to $150,000 annually feels like hitting the jackpot, especially when the median wage in India is around $3,900 annually, not counting the unemployed. If an American were offered the equivalent, say $800,000 to $1.5 million for coding, they'd drop everything to learn that hard skill. But with some entry-level jobs like police officers pulling in over $80,000, it doesn't always seem worth the grind. And no matter how hard you hustle as a U.S. citizen, you're often overlooked because employers chase the cheapest labor. Tying an employee's legal status to their job is the same thing as modern-day indentured servitude. That said, many H-1B workers start on tough terms but build experience and eventually land non-visa roles later on in their careers. We've got seasoned VPs and executives who entered via H-1B, positions that could have gone to native-born Americans. Those decades of productivity could have fueled growth in small towns across the U.S. instead of concentrating in urban hubs or being remitted back to India. Why don't these talented individuals stay in India to build thriving companies there? It's simple. We're handing out golden tickets by the hundreds of thousands each year. They get the best of both worlds. This program has been running since 1990, leaving countless aspiring American engineers buried in debt and stuck in underemployment. Their career paths are derailed. Some pivoted to new fields while others slipped into poverty, crime, or even homelessness. The student visa system is equally flawed. We bring in over 1.5 million international students and recent graduates annually. For what real benefit? There are only two paths. They return home with their skills, boosting our global competitors, or they snag fast-track jobs via programs like OPT, leapfrogging over U.S. graduates. In 2024 alone, more than 418,000 were on OPT, gaining work authorization that puts them directly in competition with American talent. Let's be clear, this isn't the fault of the foreign students themselves. We know many Indian students, for instance, hustle hard, sharing cramped one-bedroom apartments and surviving on simple meals like dal chawal just to make ends meet, while some American college kids might prioritize partying way more than they need to. But that cultural or lifestyle difference doesn't excuse the real culprits, greedy employers exploiting the system for cheaper, more compliant labor, and the bloated bureaucracy that designed and perpetuates these programs in the first place. Government and corporations are absolutely in cahoots here, colluding to bypass American workers entirely by favoring those on visas who can be hired at lower costs with fewer demands. Year after year, this cycle disadvantages American-born citizens. They're funneled into costly degrees with government-subsidized loans, learning about workers' rights and environmental safeguards. But in the real world, corporations ignore those ideals, hiring abroad or offshoring factories to dodge regulations. It's time to draw the line. We need an immigration moratorium now. The new phrase is MAGAFA, Make America Great Again, for Americans.